And what is FPV to you?
What is FPV to me? FPV is a bunch of dad bod geeks rocking out, pretending that they're still cool. Dude, I love the culture. I love watching just, you know, nerds that would be otherwise stuck in their basement playing video games, coming outside, having a blast.
Yeah, okay. So what do you like most about FPV?
All the bad bitches.
So for a while, I've wanted to make a documentary of sorts about FPV and talk to various pilots, but I don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to produce a real documentary, so we're gonna just, you know, see what happens.
We're looking at girls on Hinge. So like,
What's Hinge?
Hinge is like a dating app. So we were looking at this girl I've been talking to.
Oh shit, okay.
And I'm stoked to meet her.
Yeah, I'm married, so I don't know anything about that, but minions are cool, I guess. But we're not here to look at girls, we're here to talk to you about FPV. We want to know a few things, okay? Well, what's your name? And then how long have you been flying FPV?
Flat, and I've been flying since COVID.
What? I don't know when that happened. I'm not like a historian.
When was COVID? 2017?
2020. March.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Okay. 2018.
It's a great community. I think you know what makes FPV so special is that it's so tiny and so small. I wouldn't even want it to be bigger because then we'd have way more friends. Maybe some hot chicks, but friends are way cooler than hot chicks sometimes because they get annoying, right? I'd rather hang out with Super and go bash drones and spray paint buildings and stuff than get some booty.
The best part about flying FPV is just hanging with the homies, ripping stuff, getting a little scared, getting excited about being scared, and yeah, just having good laughs with friends.
Hiding.
Slap thought I was get your bitch ass over here.
I will do it if I watch PDEV do it, because last time I watched him pour it out. Bro, this is what
First and foremost,
Eric, I love you, brother.
This is disrespectful.
building this beautiful beast of an FPV. Thank you to Shane for putting in all the hard work
My
along
man,
with
baby
Eric.
Santa.
This is Harry
All
Potter
right.
jelly beans.
Fuck Chicago, drink it. The sweet ain't as sweet without the sour. None of you motherfuckers take any chasers. Go for it.
3, 2, 1. Eat my ass.
I hate it. I hate it.
What's the best thing about the hobby then?
The experiences that it creates and the knowledge that you gain from it. I learned how to 3D print. I learned how to do video editing. I learned how to do all this low voltage stuff with these drones and designing 3D modeling. So it's this creative edge that brings in this wealth of knowledge that you have to, or you can, expose yourself to. So
it's just one of those things that keeps my mind occupied, and then my body. It gets me outside, makes friends for me. FPV is one of those hobbies where you have to collect a bunch of other hobbies before you even get into it. So there's like this barrier to entry where we all know the same things, so we can already relate to each other in like super simple ways to get to this meta hobby. It's like a meta hobby. Is it a meta hobby? What does that even mean?
The camaraderie, the sense of community, all different walks of life, and everybody's coming together for the same thing, and we all get this this rush and have this passion to do this thing, and it's quite beautiful, to be honest.
Watching videos on that is really cool, but getting to sit down with the community is a whole different thing. It's super fun. We get to do so many crazy things on both racing and freestyle events and tiny whoop events. So yeah, events are my favorite.
I think the community is one of the more important aspects of FPV. It's a frustrating hobby. It's expensive. You need a lot of help when you get started. You know what I mean? You watch a lot of YouTube videos, you can go on Discord and stuff, but you really need to talk to people in real life. You need to have either a local community or an online community to talk to.
That wasn't intentional, but it was almost the sickest thing I've ever done.
Battery come on board?
Yeah, it's just unplugged. We're good, we're good.
It's just something that you can't explain with words until you do it. So I expected it to do tricks like on a button, like the Walmart drones do. Like I thought a Rubik's Cube was like, you know, I kind of go back to what I say where you turn into the drone. Like it truly is an out-of-body experience. Like I don't even acknowledge that I have a body standing here. Like even with you talking to me, that used to kind of bring me into reality, like away from the drone, but now I can have a conversation with you, but I still am that drone out there, you know what I mean? Like I don't exist once I take off, so there's just nothing else in the world that does that. Like
some people, FPV is flying a Vada through a real estate house, and that's all they own, and a Mavic. To me, it's like flying a fighter jet on cocaine.
FPV is like this conglomeration of things. Like I've always wanted to, like, you know, experience the feeling of like flying around, getting like see stuff that you wouldn't normally, you know, stuck on the ground.
I used to skateboard, and it like see all the structures out there and see like a different way of using them. It's really close to like skateboarding. And also I love the aspect that you are the filmer. I like being able to be both. So I get to, you know, be the subject, but also be the filmer and the editor, you know, so it takes me back to the days of skateboarding. Now that I'm an old man, I can't do it anymore. My body won't take it, but my quads will.
I think a lot of us used to be into like action sports and got older, and our bodies don't really let us do what we want to do anymore, but this is a way you can kind of get that fix and you can send it.
I come from a skating and surfing background. I was a sponsored surfer and skater, so drones just comes natural to me, like hitting gaps and doing sick lines and keeping flow. That's how it goes.
I used to skateboard a lot, and you know, I'm getting older. I can't really skateboard anymore. I mean, I can, but like you hit the ground and you're like, oh, you know, and your body is just like, oh, and you don't bounce back. So I still get to fulfill that adrenaline rush of like shooting through gaps and doing all that, but my body's not on the line anymore.
So FPV is more akin to like an action sport?
Yeah, I definitely would say so. Like a lot more than like crawlers or stuff of that nature. Like I'm into all that stuff too. I'm not judging anybody that does that. I play with cars and trucks and everything, but I just don't think any of those kind of compare to like the action sports world like FPV does.
So I compare like FPV to skateboarding and snowboarding a lot. I think it's the same type of vibe where, you know, people just hanging out, doing tricks, and it is kind of like a counterculture to the other RC people, like RC planes.
Hey, get the fuck up out my face. Money tucked inside the safe. If you ask me what I want, what you brought me in the case. Dodging ops, getting guap. Get the fuck up out my way. I'm forever on the race till they catch me in the chase. Get the fuck up out my face. Money tucked inside the safe. If you ask me what I want, what you brought me.
Billy Hackett's an amazing monkey man, ripper, gap blaster, all around good time, psych up homie. That's right. That's what it means. That right there, someone that hypes you up is what it means to be good at drones.
No, wait, what was the question?
What's it mean to be good at drones?
It means you're dedicated, you're consistent, you love it, and it's a passion, and you won't stop doing it no matter what.
The true hallmark of a pilot that is going to last in FPV, like kind of do it for the long haul, is someone that is comfortable with building, crashing, breaking, repairing, and like the repairing thing is no thing. I think a lot of people who really sweat repairs and like really delay getting repairs done because they just really don't want to, they probably won't last as long in FPV. I that's how I feel anyway.
Like over time, I have been getting better at repairing. Like I just replaced the leg today. I know how to do all the repairs. I just don't want to. It's just not. I don't enjoy it. It's just it seems like a waste. I'd rather spend an extra $50 to $100 on a bind and fly than build it myself, which I understand is probably overall a negative, a detriment. And so I have been trying to get better at it. I think eventually I'll build a quad, but it just hasn't been something I've needed to do. For a bind and fly, this is amazing. I think it's great. Just a little bit more expensive, and I don't know, it works for me.
I have it so close to the edges, that's gonna break eventually. I did that for looks, and I cut this myself, so I didn't care if it broke.
But how thin you cut it, it might not though.
We'll see.
Those letters
These are the first test.
Those letters are so, you can't flex that.
I used a
blade.
0.5 mil on that one.
I would be more worried about that.
Yeah. Tell us about the new frame.
Oh, my
totally bust that thing out right now.
what the slidey style? I don't know what to tell you about it. It's an awesome frame. The arms don't like move around when you do that. I've been hearing a lot of frames, they get loose real easy.
I tested it out. There's no arm slop at all.
Yeah, I went for an approach where it's really stiff and you can just get out there, crash, and keep going. That's the biggest thing is you can't have any downtime if you want to learn. You want to go. The second you're down, dude. But I'm thinking I'm going to pick up pickleball soon. It's just a really cool hobby. And
when I started, and I would just break everything, I didn't know where to solder it back. I didn't know what soldering iron to use. There's so many little facets of FPV where having members of the community to be able to help you and just answer questions in real time makes it insanely easier.
That's a good question. How do you feel about Bardwell now that you're more experienced and can take stuff on your own? Yeah.
Bardwell will never die. That guy lives to repair drones and help other people out. I still constantly learn stuff from him. Like, that guy's legendary. And he's cool to hang out with, yo. He's super cool to hang out with. Yeah, for sure. I've had beers with him and Potato Jet, getting wasted. Dude, Bardwell can drink, man. He can hold his own. I can't, but Bardwell can.
So where do you see FPV in 5 years?
FPV in 5 years? Dude, 5 years from now, Steel will be flying analog. I'll be flying whatever works. Probably, I don't think DJ, I think with all the American-made stuff that's coming, everybody's gonna be flying American stuff. And that's good too. You should support your local business. Don't support the big guys, you know? I mean, okay, look. Sorry, I'm a hypocrite for saying that.
FPV is life for me, really. It's what I do almost every day. I mean, we eat, sleep, and FPV. That's all we fucking do. Fuck yeah. Keep FPVing. I love you guys.
Unplugged.